I opened up less Shrouded Fable than I did right now Phantasmal. But at the same time, hey, hell yeah, we needed him. It's a freaking $4 card, but we are happy to get him. Hey guys, Jordan Sir here. Welcome back to the channel. You guys know what time it is. This video is a part 2 now. We're going to part 2 of the previous one where we did White Flare and Phantasmal Flames. Got a bunch of sleeve from Phantasmal Flames, taking them out of their sleeves, and then just having 36 loose packs compared to our 36 loose packs of Black Bolt. These are all from ETB, so actually it's 4 ETBs, not loose packs, but they are all mixed up. We don't have them separate. We don't have them put in ETBs anymore. So we're gonna be doing that. 36 Black Bolt, 36 Phantasmal Flames, our part 2 video. Make sure to stick around and see what we get. Okay, so we're gonna go straight into it with our Black Bolt packs. Again, these are possible God packs, so we're gonna take our time with them. If the first one is a holo, reverse energy, again, we're gonna take our time and look through, but if not, we're just gonna skip to the back, have our extra drill there, and just go to what's next. Again, with these, you have that possibility of getting a God pack. You had a possibility of getting a demigod, which is not really a demi because it's just 3 random cards in the back. Not really demigod or anything worthy. There's our Pokeball. But other than that, the only thing that pissed me off about these is, again, you probably already saw the previous one. If you haven't seen the previous video, go check it out before you watch this one. But those freaking holo energies just stressed me out, because you're obviously wanting and expecting a God pack, then you ended up getting none of that. So here in Black Bolts, we have not gotten a God pack, so expectations are high that we can get it now. But again, the likelihood of that happening is pretty low. We got our Fennel. Again, right now it's just Fennel, so I'm not going to bother sleeving her up and putting her on the throne. If we get an illustration rare, I will take a quick stop and do that, but it's just Fennel. If it was N or something like that, I would, but Fennel ain't no pro tag or anything like that, so she just doesn't get it. We got our Pokeball Fracture, Meloetta. So Meloetta I will, because Meloetta is a Pokemon. She is definitely protagonist. She is a legendary as well, so she gets sleeved and she gets throned. So first throne card of the video with Black Bolt right there. And already 5 packs down. So you might not think it, but we already opened up 5 packs, guys. So it goes by super fast. And it goes by even faster with Phantasmal Flames, because here we gotta go through it, and it still just lets me skip to the back anyways. But with Phantasmal, we go straight to the back. So even though we're just having so far 2 full arts, and the EXs and the Pokeballs, whatever at this point, we're just gonna see if we can get anything worthwhile from here. If you're coming from White Flare, you could let me know what you thought of it, or let everyone else know in the comments what you thought of it. Because here in Black Bolt, you're gonna probably see if there was a big or small difference if you're coming from that video. So let's see how it goes. Got our Minccino, Volcarona. Volcarona's a good one. I don't know if its price has gone down or not at this point, but Volcarona, from what I remember, was at like a $20-something card. I don't know at this point if it's still that, but good illustration rare nonetheless. And our last pack. Oh, damn. She went up $38. So very good. That's a great hit then. An illustration rare at 38 bucks. And it's a Pokemon you would not expect it to be 38, honestly. Hey, a Maractus, Ugo's favorite Pokemon. Nah, not really. We don't really like Maractus, but this one is better than the one from Journey Together. So, it's gonna go straight to the back. But to get a Volcarona, 38 bucks. Very good start. So now going to Phantasmal. Let's see how Phantasmal does against that 38 something dollar card. Apparently, in Black Bolts, most of these are pretty sought after cards. So that's probably why people open up more Black Bolt than White Flare. I didn't really know that. But again, with Black Bolt and White Flare, in Black and White, the game, there was a separation where you could only catch some Pokemon in Black. Another Switch, dude. We need one freaking item card and we're still getting Switch. The only one we need is the Blowtorch. So that's why my reaction there. But the Pokemon were specific. You had to have Black in order to have Pokemon from Black. You had to have White in order to have Pokemon from White. So maybe that's it. Did we need Zacian? No, Zacian reverse, we didn't need it. Okay. I thought we did. We didn't need it anymore. So another one to be done there. We don't need any more reverses and any hollows then. Just those cards that we've been waiting on. Just full arts and alts and hyper. And the hyper. That's what we've been missing out on right now at this point. So, here, a Rotom. Another Rotom. It's been a good amount of Rotoms, too. Regular EX and full arts. So, we've gotten a lot of them. A lot of this stuff has been coming out. Again, small set. So, we're going to be seeing a lot of the same cards over and over and over and over and over again. So, get used to it. If you haven't opened up any Phantasmal Flames, that's what's going to happen to you too. You're going to see a lot of the same old stuff. Same old, same old. I think it's one of the smaller sets. Oh no. Oh no, never mind. Shroud of Fables is smaller than this. Shroud of Fables is only 99, so goes to show you, even though this one has more than that, I probably got tired of these more than I did Shroud of Fables. But that's probably because I opened up less Shrouded Fable than I did right now, Phantasmal. But at the same time, hey, hell yeah, we needed him. It's a freaking $4 card, but we are happy to get him. We needed this guy. Definitely going on the throne right now. Freaking Empoleon. I need him too because I collect full arts, but damn, took us forever just to get one, so I'm not really expecting to get another in any of these times pretty soon. So Empoleon, another full art down. Just need one freaking full art, and it's the Blowtorch. The freaking item, guys, that we need is right there. Everything else, you could say is the big stuff, but it's not really the big stuff, because Lopunny and Sharpedo, they're alts, but they're not really worth much of anything. And then the other two that are missing are the Hyper Rare Charizard and the Alt Charizard, which those two are the big deal. So if we get any of them, I'll be happy, but if we get Charizards, I'll be even freaking happier. I'll lose my voice for a little bit probably. So our last three, got our Murkrow and a Heracross. So we did get a lot of hits actually. So 5 hits, 3 full arts, and 2 EXs, no illustrations, but that's what it is with the sleeved. Okay, let's continue with Black Bolt. Let's keep going with those illustration rares that are worth more than 30 bucks too. So again, that's probably why people have been opening up way more of Black Bolts. Because again, that Among Us that I just saw, hey, Palpitoad and a Kyurem, very good. Palpitoad, I think is a lot less than the other ones, but still a good illustration rare to get nonetheless. Because Seismitoad, our little devil buddy, our 666 guy, he is the bigger one of the two. But either way, we'll see how it turns out with him anyways. There's our Pokeball and Hexrus. We don't need Pokeballs much of anymore. We just need Master Balls. Need some Master Balls. But again, those illustrations that are coming out here, like Dweeble, we could get Solosis, We could get Lilligant, all those guys. Those are pretty pricey guys for illustrationers, so those are possibilities that we're going to be hoping for in these upcoming packs. Still got 2 more rounds of this, so could still get a lot more illustrationers. If it's anything like when we open up White Flare, we're definitely going to get way more illustrationers. But I've noticed that Bartik, not really one of the ones, and Zekrom too. But I noticed that usually when we open up one and then the other, one does give up more in illustration rares than the other sometimes. So either this one's going to give more illustration rares, or we're just going to be on the low with the illustration rares here. We got our Pokeball from Golett, so quality, quantity, still the thing here. We are getting a bunch, same as just like with White Flare, just that here, so far, I think quality-wise, we're better because there's our Pawniard, there's Crystal, and Genesect. There's a little mini God pack. So, Genesect, Crystal, and Pawniard. I don't think Crystal's really worth much, but he's helping his little dweebs cross. So, very cute card. Looks pretty cute, at least. So, I'll switch it out in a bit, just so we can have it out in a different Volcarona. But, other than that, I don't think it really is worth much. I know Dweeble is because it's a little cute one with the message in a bottle, but he ain't really that cute. So the only thing that's really cute about it is that he's helping the big little ones cross. But let's see. 2 more packs here with Black Bolt. Hopefully the codes. Been a little wait on the codes. Hopefully these codes are helping you guys out to finish whatever your digital sets and whatnot. But last pack, yeah, $5. $5, Crustle, not Dweeble, of course. Like I said, not the same type of thing. But there's our Darumaka, and there's a Lilligant. So yeah, I'm not gonna put Crustle there anymore. We're putting Lilligant because Lilligant again is one of those ones. This one's like 27 bucks. So it is 10 bucks cheaper than Volcarona, but still very colorful and cute. Okay guys, so after that, with our Lilligant also coming out here, quality wise, we're winning over here with Black Bolt, because again, these guys are actually giving some pretty good cards value wise. Obviously, also getting a lot of cards like the Pokeballs that aren't really worth much or aren't really counted as hits, EXs as well. But over here on Phantasmal, so far we don't have anything that value-wise shows any kind of fight. If this was like a versus, obviously just with those 2 illustration rares, not including all the other illustration rares with Palpitoad is still 10 bucks, they really wouldn't be able to do anything. There's that Nimble, little Nimble boy. He's still here, showing up, but not really. I wouldn't take away Empoleon for him. So unless we get a cool illustration rare, he's just gonna stay there. Looks like it would evolve from into Genesect or something, or a variation of Genesect, but his evolution is Low Kicks or Lock Kicks or whatever you want to say, however you want to say it. But it would seem like it could evolve into a Genesect. Those things on its back just changes color, would be like a variation type. But Heracross. But nah. Genesect, it's its own legendary or pseudo-legendary, or however you want to say those things now. Pretty sure it's a legendary, because it doesn't have any other evolution or any other type like him, so pretty sure it's a legendary. There's our cards so far. 3 packs already. Damn. Goes to show you. Very different from Black Bolt and White Flare. These go by way fast. That's why it's a special set, Black Bolt and White Flare. That's why they are special. But again, at the same time, hey, Oricorio. Like I was saying earlier, I don't know if I said in this one or a previous video, only other way you could get an Oricorio, regular EX, and this guy. So I'll switch him out and put him right there, because other than that, the only one, if you guys can see over there, the background, our UPC background. That Alt Oricorio can only come out in that box. So you would need to get an Ultra Premium Collection box in order to have that Oricorio. There's our Mega Sharpedo. And our last pack here before we go to our next round of Black Bolts, which I'm really enjoying Black Bolt right now because we're getting a lot of good stuff actually. So when you're not getting much, that's when you know you're not enjoying it. But so far, not so bad. 4 hits from the sleeved, 1 illustration, 2 EX, and a full art. Let's keep moving on with our Black Bolt packs. See if we can get another illustrationer here. That's gonna switch out with Lilligant. If not, so far so good. Could have some other good stuff show up. Got a Meloetta there. Meloetta full art. Now Meloetta EX. There is a Meloetta special illustration right here, so be a nice one to pull as well. Don't complain about it. So let's see if we can get so lucky. But again, there's still a lot of illustrationers here that are very much worth. Hey, there's a Petlil. There's our Lilligant Petlil combination. So if I switch it out, maybe I'll switch it out with Petlil, even though I think Petlil is below it, but it's a evolution variant. So I would probably switch it out. But let's keep it on. Again, I wouldn't switch it out with other Pokegear. Pokegears are useful. The Master Ball of Fungus. Do we need a Fungus? Let's see. Because again, that's all we're needing now at this point. Just the Master Ball. So whenever we got a Master Ball, we got to make that check. See if we need it or not. Because again, it's always good to have one taken down rather than none taken down. There we go with our Mashurna Pokeball. So I know this one we don't need. So whatever. We have it already. So Fungus is not one that we need. Still a Master Ball. Very good. Actual hit, not just like regular Pokeballs, but we do have it already. So there's our Solosis. So I'm making a sign of an illustration Solosis in my future. Got 4 more packs left. So again, Solosis could come out here, and he is again one of the illustration rares that would be good ones to get. But nope, can't do that. Possible God packs, even though we don't get one, and we haven't gotten one, and we had another Pokeball, we still need to do it like that because we never know if that energy would have been hollow energy. And when it isn't hollow energy, now I don't get a God pack, it pisses me off. But let's see. Got our Palpitoad, Dynamo, and 2 more packs. There's also a little illustration rare of Dynamo, where it's just that little freaking guy and then water all around with some waterfalls and stuff. But size-wise, it shows you why he is there. But his evolutions are pretty cool, actually. The water electric types. Hey, another Meloetta! The water electric types are pretty cool types, like Lantern, Chinchou. I don't know. The other ones that are kind of different, like the bug and electric types, the one with Charge-a-Bug and that kind of stuff, I like that one too. So, like the little electric combinations with other stuff. But that was that one. Not much there. Okay, let's see how it goes here with Phantasmal now. So far, full arts have been taking the thrones. See if we can get something else to take its spot. With our Sableye, Avapalm, and Wigglytuff. Here, not much, honestly, like I'm saying. Not much showing up here with our freaking Phantasmal Flames. And the ones we would love to show up ain't freaking showing their faces. So, let's see what ends up happening here with what we got left. And Empoleon is the only one that's showing his face, so kind of happy with that. But again, not very much worthwhile there going on. So far, the ones that are worthwhile are over here in Black Bolt. So, an older set beating out the newer set. Not the new there either, because again, that does happen. a lot. Usually we're done with one set and then we open it up again and now, hey, let me give you all the cards that I never gave you before and now are worth something. So can't say I'm upset about that, but again, what we're looking for now here in Phantasmal Flames is pretty much just the big stuff. Pretty much just the big stuff and the blowtorch. So if you can get at least a freaking blowtorch, which is just a full art, I don't know why we can't get it. So that's all that's left there for us to pull. Sharpedo, only card so far. Just Sharpedo. Because again, we're doing sleeved here, meaning the sleeved are not consistent. They're gonna give you whatever you get. So, they're gonna give you whatever you get, guys. And it looks like a horrible cut, but hey, who gives a damn? We got our mega low punny, our high kick girl, right there. Speaking of the alts, again, way below the freaking Charizard that we are looking for, or the Charizards, but another one down for the count. Very good. Freaking hyped, honestly. It might not sound it, but because these alts aren't really value-wise that big, but it's another one off of the master set. Now we just need Sharpedo and Charizard for the alts. And it goes to show you that that's all we need now, which is just last round after each of these. Hopefully we get lucky enough with these sleeved and get another one. Very good, guys. So after that alt, what could we expect here from Black Bolt? Hopefully another alt, maybe a God Pack, maybe an illustration rare. That's also a pretty big one, because again, here there are a lot of illustration rares that are worth something. I know this one is not, so just putting it to the side immediately. Okay. I got those monkey cards because I thought they looked cool, but now I'm just missing Pan Sage or Pan Seer, which is the fire one. So if we get that fire one, that'll be useful for me. But here we got our Simipour, our water one, but it's a Pokeball. Now that this is the last one, and at the rhythm that we're going, I'm guessing that this one maybe will end up being the saddest round of Black Bolt. That just happens sometimes with us. We start off with some pretty good rounds, and then we get to lower level rounds. Because again, these are all ETBs, but these ETBs have gotten mixed up. So, if you can tell, our pile of Black Bolts is way more taking over on this side. So, yeah, we already got a bunch of the hits that we could have gotten and would have been separated between the 4 ETBs, but again, that just means we would have gotten them anyways. So let's see how it turns out, because again, not the biggest stuff showing up as of now, and the God Pack that I'm hoping for has less and less possibilities. Got 4 more packs, so we'll see how this ends after these bad boys. Because then Phantasmal Flames again, which is a bunch of random stuff together too, is just a bunch of sleeved. So we could have some super luck. We could have absolutely abysmal luck. Hey, Master Ball, Landorus. Do we need a Landorus Master Ball? If we do, that's gonna be dope, because that's what we're missing, those types of Master Ball cards. But no, we don't. Damn it. We're missing a bunch of Master Ball cards, and Landorus was not one of them. So that's the kind of thing that now we're hoping for, to get some Master Ball cards. But Kyurem is what showed up there. Last 2 packs. Let's see what these last 2 have to offer. Because now we're down for the count. Got our time pull. Snivy. Nothing. Damn. Like I predicted, our last packs here did leave us pretty sadly here in these last ones. So let's see how we finish. No shiny energy, no possibility of God Pack, Pokeball, and an EX. But did leave us hanging pretty much with just this to finish off after whatever we've been getting so far. And let's see if Lopunny can get taken down here in our last one. Our last 9 packs here of sleeved. And I'm pretty sure it's all the sleeve that we have now. No more to open up. So, Yamper. Cute Yamper. Eternatus we already had, so we don't need it. But, Yamper. Very good. Illustration rare. Very cute illustration rare. And we're just going to put it in the back because we already got it. But someone wants the Yamper, no? So, Yamper. Someone that we know is asking for Yamper and Bolton cards. So, we know someone that's going to take it from us. There's our Genesect or Genesect or whatever at this point. You guys know. Which would have been dope to pull as well from the freaking Black Bolt. Haven't pulled that one either. And it looks fire as hell right there. Being a madman shooting its lasers and stuff. In the lab, but it's that kind of thing where you're looking for a specific card. The freaking probabilities and ratios change completely. But there's our code. Our next 3, we have Empoleon, the regular one. We need another, well, we don't need another one actually. If I get it, it's dope. If not, whatever. But we already got one of them at least, so that's good. Now we just need the blowtorch. Just the blowtorch, and we got all the full arts, and it's just the big boys left to play. And Sharpedo, because Sharpedo's not a big boy. Even though Lopunny was a big girl too, she's not really worth much either. Right down the screen. Comparison to Charizard, nothing really is worth much. If freaking Dawn, the alt, which is card number 3, is 10 times different in price from the big Charizard, these guys that are below number 3 are obviously beaten out by price as well. Another Togedemaru. Got that guy so much too. But that's going to be happening a lot, obviously, because not that big of a set. You guys already know it. You're probably tired of hearing it. Not big of a set. And our Flygon with our last pack to finish. Here, 4 hits, 2 EX, 2 illustration. Wouldn't be bad for some sleeved. But let's see how we finish with just that. So, not horrible. So, quick roundup, guys. We had 33 in total from Black Bolts, but 11 were Pokeballs, so those just go to the side. We had our EXs, which we had a couple of Kyurems, as you can tell. 8 of those. 2 Master Balls with Fungus and Landorus. 4 Full Arts. 2 Meloettas, a Fennel, and a Genesect. And a pretty good amount of illustration rares. Maractus, Simisage, Crustle, Beartic, Palpitoad, our little Petlil. These 2 big ones, which I'm honestly just going to give these guys the Silver Crown because was not expecting these prices from, again, illustration rares in Black Bolt. I didn't know that's why people were opening a lot of Black Bolt, honestly. But then, from there, we're going to our Phantasmal Flames, which we had 15 total, and right here we had 7 EXs. We had 4 Full Arts, which one of them is the boy we needed, Empoleon. Then we had our Nimble, Togedemaru, our Yamper, and obviously the winner of this video, our Gold Crown. Another one we needed, so at least we got 2 that we needed from this video, but an alt Lopunny, Mega Lopunny EX, our SIR that we needed. So that's been the video, guys, and I've been Georgosaur. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, a comment, a subscribe. Helps the channel, helps people to join as well with what we're doing here. Join the community, spread out the videos, and see the kinds of hits that we're getting. But that's been it. Have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night whenever you're watching. Peace out.